All right. Time to resume chatting with Mr. Ezra Hendrickson, a football coach, former national player. Whew. Is it a lot of work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even more so now as a head coach because I've been assistant coach for so long. But now it's just so many different things you got to manage. You know, it's a lot of people don't know that it's more than just on the field and the training sessions. Now it's the media, it's your staff, it's the extended staff. You know, it's a lot.
And it's been well. You started late this year. You were named head coach late this year.
Yeah. So I was just, I haven't even coached my first game yet. You know, that would be in February, end of February. So now it's just a preparation, getting the team together, trying to get players. You know, and that's always a challenge. Right now, we targeted 5 players. We thought we had a couple might not fall through, so might not come through. So it's a little bit of anxiety sometimes. You know, how are you going to get the players? You know, agents. You know, you have a price that you want to pay for a player, and then last minute the agent asks for more money, and then it's like, okay, the deal falls through. So hopefully, by when we start training in mid-January, we have everything.
Okay.
All the players that we need and stuff like that. So it's nerve-wracking sometimes, but
yeah.
I embrace it.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. It's almost full circle because you were in a position of pre-recruitment, and then you are now recruiting.
Yeah, exactly. And now you have the final say.
Oh boy!
So, you're the guy that's gonna, someone has got to make the final decision. Someone has to take responsibility.
And you're the guy.
And you're the guy now.
Okay, so it's use and responsibility. So it's either praises or
it's.
I don't want to mention the other one.
Yeah, but it's there. It's a reality. You know,
Yeah.
it's when you take a job like this, it comes with that.
Yeah.
Because not every fan is gonna like you. But the fans in Chicago, especially, they're hungry. They're ready for a change. The team has not been successful recently, so the excitement is there. They see this as a way to get the team back to the top.
Yeah. Well, they have the right guy.
Definitely.
We're gonna take a call at this time. Hello. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to Ezra Hendrickson.
Good morning.
I think he's gone too long, so he won't know who I am or remember who I am. But my name is Dave Roberts. I used to be around as a photographer, in your time of playing.
Okay.
And I'm so proud of you and your achievements. At the moment, I have a young nephew pursuing studies on a football scholarship in Texas. His name is Ted Roberts Jr. I spoke to him and told him he must get in touch with you and, get some sort of advice on your development and all what you went through and that sort of stuff. So you can look forward to young Ted Roberts. TJ, we call it. TJ.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm very easily accessible, so you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, any of the social media platforms. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll tell him I had a little chat with you and so on. But I'm very proud of you, and I think your story is a wonderful inspiration. But to other young Vincentian players who are ambitious and aspiring to a bright future. And I just wish to congratulate you and your guardians, your parents, in the effort to make you what you are today. So big up to you, man, and look forward to hearing greater things from you or about you. All right?
Thank you very much, and that's the hope that
Okay. Thank you, Dave.
this becomes an inspiration for all Vincentians, and especially the young ones, the ones growing up now, the ones who aspire to someday be a professional soccer player, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever it is that they decide that they want to be, that they just continue to work hard and never give up.
That's true. You guys listening? You ladies listening? Okay, wonderful. Now there's a photograph that I have up here. It looks familiar.
Yes.
If you want to see this photograph, it is actually on our Facebook Live right now at Extreme 104 SVG YouTube as well. You can see it. If you're not able to see it, maybe you can check it out at a later time when you get home, right? So it's a photograph of 1, 2, 3, 6, 6 and I mean you should tell me off the bat because
11.
it's 11. Clearly I'm not a football person. 11 footballers, and this was Vincey Heat back in, you said 19.
I want to say the late 90s, maybe
late 90s,
early 2000s. I can't remember when the picture was, but I remember that team though.
Yeah, you remember the team.
Yeah.
So I can recognize faces. I recognize the number 3.
That's Cornelius Huggins.
Right, number 3, and but you could name the others, but I recognize number 6.
Wesley Charles.
Right, I recognize number 5.
That's me.
I'm not able to see the number, but this looks like Jamal Ballantyne.
Yeah, that's Jamal
Never knew he was
Ballantyne.
a footballer.
Yeah.
Wow.
He played on Vincey Heat.
Wow. And maybe you could name all the other guys too.
Yeah, so there's Kendall Villax, there's
Uh-huh.
Ronnie Chung Jack, there's Tusty James, there's Wesley John, Burton Ford, Kendall Villax, Chinchi, and that's it.
Nice. You stay connected to these guys?
Well, when we see them, I don't get to come back much, but when I do during Christmas time, if the guys are around, some of them are no longer here in the country, but
Okay.
We're all
and
friends.
You still like challenge one another on the field and so on.
we're old now, so
yeah, I'm in better shape than you. You
Yeah.
know. Oh, nice. Okay, so let me read out some questions and some comments. Actually, before we get to that, your stint as a national footballer, how long did that last? Time period? What was it like? Like successes, challenges, and so on?
Yeah, well, I got a lot of stories. So this is interesting one. So once I left at 13, I never came back until I came to play for Vincey Heat, which was 10 years later. So imagine my mother not seeing me for that 10-year period, or me not seeing my mother so that was very difficult for me. And the only way I got to come back is I was just playing. There wasn't a professional league in the state yet, the major league. There was professional league, but it was like semi-pro. I just came out of college, and a friend and myself, we drove around to about 5-6 different states just looking for a team just to play, because we wanted to continue to play soccer. Even if it was semi-pro, we wanted to play. So we drove around, found a team in New Orleans. So made that team, and we're in Texas playing against the Texas team. And after the game, a guy just came up to me and was like, "Oh, where are you from? Are you from Jamaica? Are you from Trinidad?" And I was like, "No, I'm from St Vincent." He's like, "No way, I'm from St Vincent." And he's like, "Do you play for the national team?" I said, "No, I mean, my brother plays there. Wesley John is my brother. My brother plays in the team, but I have no connection with the team. I don't know anyone there. I haven't been back to St Vincent in 10 years." And he's like, "I know the coach. He's a Jamaican friend of mine, lives in Florida. I'll get in contact with you because you need to go play for St. Vincent because you're good enough." So that in itself was just by chance that I even got a chance to play for Vincey Heat, to come back here and play. So he made a connection. I came back, and I know, Vincey, when you come back, you're seen as a foreign base, And so there was some skepticism about who is this guy? Like, he's, at the time probably was 24, 25, and he's never played for the national team. You're just gonna bring him, So, but then once I got in, started training, and they saw that, okay, this guy's has some credibility to him.
Oh yeah.
So then, all the sheep in the night kind of quiet out. I don't even know what I keep saying that, but I don't know what it means. I hope I'm not saying something stupid.
No, I think it means that people who were not for you.
Oh, like sheep in wolf and sheep clothing. Wolf and sheep clothing. That's
something
okay,
like
I
that.
get it
Sheep
now.
in the night, something like that.
Yeah.
But I understand that to mean that people who were not for you back in the day, maybe pulling you down and saying, "Oh, he's not good enough. He's not going to make it," and so on. Now that you are successful, or perhaps people who couldn't see the vision, they're now jumping on the bandwagon and saying, "Oh, yeah, Ezra."
Well, I hope I can see those people soon so I can just give them a hug and tell them thank you.
Oh,
thanks for the inspiration. But anyway, so I came back, and so that noise quieted down, and I played from 95 through 2006, 2007. Very successful years for Vincey Heat.
Those were the years?
Those were really, really good years. The stadium was packed whenever we played.
Yeah.
We rarely lost games. We went to the Gold Cup in '96. It's a very good team. Very, very good team.
Who was the head of the Football Federation back then?
It was, I went through, it was Sardine, it was Major Leacock, it was Daisley. I went through about 3 or 4 different presidents. But it was good times. Good times for football in St Vincent. And hopefully we can get back to that, soon, because the talent is still here in St Vincent. There's a lot of talented players. So it's just a matter of, getting back to that.
Doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, back in those days, we weren't losing to the Dominicas and the St. Lucias and the Grenadiers. Trinidad and Jamaica would be the only teams that would give us, trouble. Now, when I watch Vince eat every chance I get. And when I see, the St. Lucias and the Cayman Islands.
You cry?
I want to cry. I've probably broken a couple TVs. I don't know. Because it's just like, no, that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
We're too talented of a nation to let these, small islands beat us. I could see, the Jamaicans and the Trinidadians have a lot of professional players playing overseas and stuff. So I expect that to be a tougher competition. But when Dominica is knocking us out of the Gold Cup and stuff like that, it's just, there's no excuse for that. And so that has to change, So hopefully, they turn things around here.
What do you think is the problem?
Yeah, it's a combination of things. It's a combination of things. I don't want to get into that right now, speak on that, but I think there's a combination of things. And it starts with, getting a proper structure, getting a proper competitive situation. I think coaching education at the grassroots level, at the lower level, will help because, a lot of times when I watch the national team, I see a lot of stuff that technically should not be. And I think if we get the right coaches to prepare the players before they get to the national team, then we wouldn't have this kind of debacle that you see on the field. So I try to help as much as I can, try to give information. So hopefully, people are receptive to that. Sometimes you get some friction there.
People as in the coaches, the team.
Well, whoever it is that you're giving information to,
federation.
sometimes you feel like you reach or you know it all and you don't want to listen.
Yeah,
but
it's an ego thing, like who you talking to. Yeah.
At times.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I can see past all that. That doesn't bother me. If I'm trying to better my country and I'm trying to do something and trying to give information to help, because I'm never going to give you information that's going to make you worse. I tell it to my players all the time. If I'm yelling at you, if I'm giving you information, take it as positive criticism, not, I'm pulling you down or I'm talking about you. I'm just trying to help you because one of the things I learned in my coaching courses was reflection is key. You have to reflect. So to this day, after every game, maybe the day after, I sit down with my coaches and we reflect. Like if we lose a game, what did we do wrong? Did we prepare the team? Did we put them in a position to win or did we put them in a position to fail? And just man up, basically, as we say, man up, raise your hand. I made a mistake, so reflection is key.
Wow. Coaching takes a lot of humility.
Yes, that's my flex. Humility is my flex.
I mean, you said to sit down and to with the coaches and say, listen, this is where I went wrong, and you have to own up. It takes a lot of humility. Okay, so we wouldn't go into the sort of football politics too much. I'm trying to, this morning. So you said 1995 to 2006. So that's about 11 years in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Why did you go back up?
Well, I didn't stay. I would just come back. I was always in the States. I would just come back for games and for tournaments and stuff like that. So I was always based in the States.
Okay, I thought you were here.
Oh no, I didn't stay like the.
So you were just a part of the team.
Part of the team, and I came back whenever we had games or preparing for a tournament and stuff like that.
Apart from playing for Vinci Heat, you would have also assisted the Football Federation from time to time. Maybe you could tell us about that too. Yeah, well, I've came back and done like some little clinics, some little sessions, just trying to look for players, trying to look for talent, and trying to help the ones that are here, running a couple sessions. In Layu, every now and then I do a little session and stuff. But when I come on vacation, it's maybe like a 10 days or so, 2 weeks max. It's not enough time.
So I don't really have enough time to really do that and spend time with my family. So that's always been challenging.
Yeah.
And because my season run from January, like when I go back and I start January 15th, I'm not free again until December 15th, maybe, so it's a long period for me. So,
Yeah.
and I
Wow.
don't get to come back to St Vincent until December.
Till December.
So carnival and all that thing. Yeah, I know.
you don't get in any
I
of
don't
that?
get in that. But
When was the last time you saw Vinci Mas? Not on the screen, live in person, like touch the glare kind of scene.
I would say 2001,
2001.
2000.
Jeez,
Yeah. Yeah, but that's okay though, because
You know,
I'm doing
carnival.
something that
Oh, right.
that I like, and I get enough during Christmas time. So
Okay.
maybe being able to come in the summertime might be a little too much for me.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
So you're here for a few days this Christmas season. Mommy must have been so happy to see you.
Yes, definitely. A matter of fact, when I called, because I hadn't been able to come because of the COVID situation.
Yeah.
So I haven't been here since 2019. So when I called her and told her that I was coming, she actually cried.
Oh.
Yeah, it made me cry too.
Oh.
Yeah, because we
You're
have.
gonna make me cry.
Yeah, my mom and I, we have that love for each other, and
That's real
she's.
special.
I'm telling you, she's always been there for me.
Yeah.
From I remember days growing up when, she's up at 5 o'clock, cooking, ironing, getting me ready to go to school. I hope she don't kill me for saying this, but I remember going to St. Martin's just having like 3 uniform tops, and having to make sure I get them washed so I can wear the other 2 days and stuff like that. Just coming home from government school, maybe nothing there to eat and stuff like that. I remember all that stuff that she went through, but she always made sure that God was within us as kids, and that we never give up in education. She always stressed education. So now when we talk and like when she hears I'm coming back, it becomes very emotional for us. And I spend a lot of time with her when I'm here. So
That's good. Good morning, Mommy. Hi, Mommy Ezra. How
she's
are
listening.
you?
Good morning.
All right, wonderful. Now we're gonna take a call. Some people are trying to get in. We have comments and questions, so
Okay.
that's where we're gonna go at this time, right? Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. 4571043. That's the number to call. 4301043. That's the WhatsApp number to reach out. And of course, you can drop a comment on Facebook at Extreme 104 SVG. We've got Ezra Hendrickson, former national player, former Vinci Heat. Could I say Vinci Heater? No, I can't say that.
No, just Vinci.
Ooh, yes, sir. Let's go. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Ezra.
Morning.
This is Benny, known as his cousin.
Oh, Benny, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just calling to say, Crystal, I remember before I even myself, when I was younger, my parents would take me to watch Ezra playing football. And I always tell people he's my favorite football player. One happen of him on the football field is when he would score a goal or, something good would happen for the team. He had this 100% Vinci shirt that he would wear under his uniform. So he would always lift up his shirt and be showing the crowd, running around, showing the crowd this 100% Vinci shirt, and that was always a very favorite moment of mine, seeing him on the field. And I'd just like to say, Ezra, I know Santi Olive would be very proud of you right now, just like the rest of the family is.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's my cousin right there.
Nice. Thank you so
So
much.
I
Have a wonderful day, yeah?
Thank you.
I have a story for that too. Do we have time?
Man, come
So
on, you
the whole
talk, man.
100% Vinci under my jersey. When I started playing professionally, every reporter, I was successful. So every reporter I was Trini or I was Jamaican. It was never Vinci.
Right.
And it got to me. Like, I had to always correct these people. Like, do your research. Like, I'm not from Jamaica. I'm not from Trinidad. I'm from St Vincent. You probably haven't heard of it, but research before you ask me questions, So I decided there was going to be a nationally televised game on ABC. So everyone in America is going to see this game. And I didn't know I was going to score. I didn't know I was going to have an opportunity to show the world that I'm from St. Vincent. But I just had a feeling.
Yeah.
So I wrote on. It wasn't even professionally done. I didn't print it on or anything. I took a marker.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I took a marker and wrote on 100% Vinci under. So if I score, I'm picking this up and everybody's going to see, the whole world is going to see, and they're going to stop calling me Trini or whatever. So by the grace of God, I scored. Yeah.
Oh, praise the Lord.
I scored and I just ran to the camera, lift my shirt up, and it said 100% Vinci. And so from that day, no one ever asked me about Trinidad or Jamaica, none of that. other crap, you know. So that's the story behind that. And I see it on sometimes on SVG TV and stuff.
Yeah.
They have that caption.
Yeah.
That
People
celebration.
Must have thought that you were a madman.
Yeah. They probably say, this man, why he's so cheap? He couldn't even print that out. But that's just me, you know. I didn't care what anyone had to say about the thing. I just know that now they will know where I'm from, you know, and it was kind of my way of putting
Yeah.
St Vincent on the map, you know. So
I could just imagine you right. I'm just so fed up of these
yeah, I
people.
was just writing it off with a marker. It was that I could have had my
Hand me that marker.
I could have had the equipment manager printed it on, but no, I was just like, no, 100% Vinci. So that's the story behind that.
Let me take the call, okay? Hello,
Okay.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And to your guests, you ever played in the Caribbean Cup in Brooklyn?
No, I have never played in that.
Oh, you never lived Brooklyn.
I lived Brooklyn when I used to play for New York Metro Stars. It's called New York Red Bulls now. And I lived in Brooklyn when I played there, but never in the Brooklyn League, no.
Oh, you play at a higher level.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that or no?
I just
Because he at a higher level.
I was just never exposed to that. You know, I never lived in Brooklyn before playing professional soccer. So,
The reason for that call is that God had bigger plans.
amen.
Well, like you're one in a million. God, there's so many superstars we had over the years. Spatai, Mazai, I don't know if you should be familiar with those.
Yes.
Spatai,
Yeah,
Mazai,
very familiar with those guys.
the
Yeah,
Luxi brothers,
right.
Valentine,
Yeah.
so many. Well, but you would have been the person. What position you play?
Defense, right back.
But you might have been the person they needed in for that league because in the 90s, St Vincent used to dominate the Caribbean Cup.
Right.
But after 2000 to now, they are getting licked.
Licks.
They haven't been able to recover.
Yeah.
You might have been the person they needed there. Right?
I mean,
A
even
lot of
some.
people used to beat up.
That done gone.
The coach was Luxi Maris, I believe.
Yeah, that was the
He
coach.
used to get a lot of licks, and he was the coach for a long time, and they keep losing, and everybody's saying why they keeping him as coach.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Thank
All right, all the best
All right.
to you.
All right, thank you.
you so much, caller. Going back in time there, sir. All right. Michael A. Good morning, Mr. John. I have to say Mr. John. A national treasure, a very humble man. Big up to Ezra Hendrickson. That's Michael there, Michael John.
Mike, what's up?
All right. Montgomery says, proud moment for SVG. Elliot says, bless up, man. You always trying to give the Vinci Youths a chance at Seattle. Yeah. All right. And the whole of Vinci proud of you. Let's take a quick call, then we're going to take a break. Hello, good. Okay. With all that, one, you have experienced, and two, that you have accomplished. Ambassador.
Yes, I have sport ambassador
Okay.
passport or whatever. Yeah.
Nice. That is good stuff. That is another accomplishment. But it took a while, though.
Yeah, like I said, everything happened in God's time, so I never really sweat. You know, a lot of people and who probably call in and probably listening know me as I'm not worried about stuff like that. You know, I don't, I don't
phased by it.
thrive for stuff like that. You
Yeah.
know, if I could make a difference in, a youth's life, and the caller mentioned about Seattle just now, or the comment. I did have a short stint as a head coach of the second team for Seattle. And during that time, for 3 years, I was able to bring up a couple guys, Myron Samuel Jr. and Olex Anderson.
Oh, that's right.
Who came up and
Where's
who
Olex
played.
now?
He plays in Richmond, but he's back here. I see him. He played actually with us Sunday,
Oh.
but he's playing in Richmond, Virginia now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
So-
And Myron Samuel,
He's here.
actually, he's actually trying to raise some funds to.
Yes, because
to
he
fix
has a
his-
hip injury. Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunate, very unfortunate.
I wish him all the best, though.
Yeah, one of the best players I've ever had the opportunity to coach, and I've coached really good players. You know, like
Okay.
I've been fortunate to coach Ibrahimovic and Ashley Cole. Freddie Ljungberg, some of these top guys that these guys watched on Premiership, and I think with the right opportunity, Myron could have played in one of the top leagues in the world,
Yeah.
So and right here from St Vincent, and if he's from here, I'm sure there's a lot more talented players like that here. So just a matter of us nurturing them, finding them and nurturing them and paving the way, which I try to do on a daily.
That's good. That's good. Somebody says, proud of you, brother. Well done. Hopefully you could manage a team in the Premier League. That's a goal. Oh, you just...
That would be the ultimate.
The ultimate goal.
Imagine, because on a Sunday morning, a lot of Vincentian people watch the Premiership. Hopefully I can get them to watch the MLS now when Chicago is playing, but they watch the Premiership, and imagine a Vinci coaching a Premiership team. That'll be super. Something for the nation.
I would go and get a shirt, 100% Vinci.
That would definitely be something for St. Vincent, and oh man.
It will. An amazing.
Then we'll be officially on the map. Then we got, like they say, we got clear. But hopefully, let's see how this first endeavor goes, and we'll see.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna take a break. Time is running out on us. We're gonna